Oraimo sent me their cordless stick vacuum, so in this video I want to do a quick unboxing and test this out to see how well it works. Alright, check it out. So right in the front we're going to have a quick start guide, and then under that we're going to have this baggie which has a brush tool, some hardware, a 2-year extended warranty card, and some instructions. And under that we're going to have everything else, including this brush attachment, the holder, the stick, the power adapter, the vacuum head, 3 filters, the canister head, the nozzle attachment, and the battery. So assembling this is real easy. We only need these 4 pieces. So for starters, the motorized head can attach to the tube just like so, and it clicks onto place. And then we can put the top part right over here. And then finally the battery pack at the top, and just click it into place. And there. Now of course this isn't going to be the only height because this is pretty small. We can actually extend this just by holding this button and then pulling down, and it extends up. And then when it stands up, here's what it looks like, and here's what it is compared to me. So it's going to be like right at my belly button basically, and this is going to be a good height to use. Now taking a look at the side, the canister is going to be right at the bottom, and to get to this we just press the button all the way at the bottom and it lifts up. And here we can see what's on the inside. This is where all the dust is going to be. Now to get to all the way in here, we can just pull this out, twist it, and here it is. So this is going to be the filter, which it already is pre-installed, but once this is too dirty we can go ahead and change it with one of the other filters because there's going to be 4 in total. Now we can push it back in place and then twist it, and it's nice and locked. Alright, so the vacuum's full. Alright, so the vacuum is fully charged. Now it's time to test it out. And on top we have this port, and this is going to be where you plug it in to charge it. And then we're going to have 2 buttons, the power button and then the speed button, or the intensity, whatever you want to call it. So when I press the button, we're actually going to have a digital screen here that shows it's on. So there it is. And this is currently at intensity 2 as you see here. So when I press it, intensity 3, and then back to 1. And then here we can see that it's full battery. Let me turn it off now. So I started with suction level 2 on the carpet, and it's gliding pretty smoothly so far. I was able to get all the way underneath, even all the way to the corner, just because the handle is pretty flexible and it makes it real easy to go all the way down there. And there's also going to be a light so you can see what you're doing. And this also works well on hardwood floor, but I changed the suction level to 1 since I didn't think I needed that much on here. I switched to the highest suction level here because the carpet felt a little bit thicker, but it was still able to slide up and down easily. And of course, because of the noise, my cat doesn't really like it, so he ran away while I was vacuuming in the living room. Now when it came to my bedroom, this is where things got a little bit more difficult because the rug here is the thickest of them all. So I went to the highest setting, and even that, I still wasn't able to glide smoothly. I had to push it harder than all the other ones, but then I pulled it back and that was the easiest. I switched angles and it got a little bit easier and I got used to it, but I definitely recommend using this on less fuzzy carpet. And this also works well on tile, so I was able to do a good job in the kitchen. And I finally changed the attachment, and I decided to keep the long rod just so I don't have to bend over while I vacuum the stairs, and it was pretty easy doing this. And I was even able to get the windowsills and the couch. There's also the long nozzle attachment if you want to get to the corners, but I just stuck with this brush since I felt this was the most comfortable one and I was able to clean the best with it. Alright, so now it's time to dump everything out of here. So I'll start by taking this off so it's easier to hold. And then right at the back, we're going to have this button. We can lift the cap up, and here you can see there's a lot of stuff in here. There's going to be a lot of hair because I have a cat, and it picked up a good amount of stuff. Yeah, there's still some stuck in here. That's how tight it is. Yeah, look at that. And now the last thing to do is to take the filter out by twisting it. And then I can clean this up a bit as well too. So to take it out of this housing, it can be pulled out, but first, let me get rid of some of the dust on top of here. There, just like that. And this pops right out. And here is the filter. And of course, it's best to clean this after each use just to increase the longevity of it. And kind of tap it by the side. All right, and that should be good for now. So this can go back in the housing. And then back in here, and I gotta open this up. This goes right like that. And then once you find the right spot, just twist it into place and it's locked. And there, now it's ready for next time's use. So now the last thing to do is to attach this hook. So I want these holes facing outwards, and I'll put it somewhere over here. And now both attachments can go right here. So this can be placed here, and it clips onto place, and then same thing at the bottom. And when we want to take it out, just push, and it pulls right out. So I switched these two so it'll fit a little bit better. And now this whole unit can be bent, just like this, and then we can place it like so. And there, that's basically the best I could do. So it doesn't look too secure, but I tried flipping it other ways, and this is the best one it gets. Now I can kind of move it like that, and it doesn't seem to fall, and I'm hitting it pretty hard. So I guess it's secure, even though it kind of looks slanted. But yeah, that's a quick look at the cordless vacuum.